So the advice in this video refers to both prior a job interview when you're preparing the stories, as well as during the actual interview. When you are in doubt of something, most of the time that's a sign that there is something even better that you might have as an answer to the challenge or the question you're getting asked. So prior to the interview, when crafting your stories, you should probably be aware that many people spend months to prepare those stories, and it's perfectly fine that you spend 2 weeks on preparing some stories that you think are fine, but then as you go through various role plays, if you want, or as you get more experience, you will realize that, hey, you could have even better stories for the behavior that you're looking at. So it's perfectly normal that you continuously reframe and tune up your story prior to the actual interview. And if you are in doubt, just find another one, or give it a good thought, because it's worth your time. The investment of time is very good here, because stories are what actually differentiate candidates. If you have the best possible stories, it doesn't really matter that you lack communication skills, right? Because so long as you make sense, then you're far more likely to make an impression. And during the actual job interview, it is essential that if you have a doubt that the story that you are planning to use does not fit the behavior that you think the question is asking for, or the leadership principle if you're applying for Amazon. But if you have a doubt there, better improvise something, better pause for a couple of seconds, try to see if you have a better one in the next, 5 to 10 seconds, or even repeat the question out loud. So that's how you also win a little bit of time. Or even ask them, hey, can I take a little bit of time to think about this? Because the situation is the following. An interview, the outcome of that interview, yes, of course, it is a hire or no hire recommendation from your interviewer, but even further, they will take notes of whatever you're saying. So even if it will not make the best impression, if you ask them for a little bit more time to think about the best possible story, what they will actually take notes on will actually go further with all interviewers while deliberating, or how good your performance actually was during that interview. So that's why whenever you're in doubt, be skeptical and try to find something even better, because from experience, I'm talking here about behavioral interviews primarily, it's a game of quality here. So long as you make sense in a job interview, so long as you use the best possible stories, I think that's when you maximize your chances to actually land a job offer.